try to discover a little something to make me sweeter. Oh, baby, refrain from breaking my heart.
Alf was in this music video.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Oh, we had to make a music video at Aquinas. And
Oh, you did?
this is what the teacher chose, and I didn't know this song. I was like, what the hell is this? But it grew on me. I fucking love it now.
He was the drummer.
It's Erasure. You don't remember from the 80s?
remember this? Never heard the song.
From the 80s? No? Man, Danny, I think
You think I'd know?
Vanity Project
Right?
should play it. What? Uh-oh. I feel like I hit a sore spot.
No?
Like,
Vinyl
you know how the doctor hits your knee for reflexes
Yeah.
and things?
Like, oh.
There was no reflex there. What's happening? Uh-oh.
He's okay. He's okay.
Oh, yeah, I can always tell. I can tell. I know
He's
that
all right.
face. I know the face.
You guys looking for a drummer?
We might be looking for a lot of stuff.
What?
Lead singer?
I don't want to get into it.
All right. All
I
right.
just came out of practice. And I just want to.
Everything
told-
good?
you
Did
told
you have
me
practice today?
Well, we were supposed to.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right. So Kevin got these Guinness chips. I'm going to try one.
I can't believe you found those at Wegmans.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What?
There goes the bag.
That's insane.
Pretty good here.
What are they?
After round.
They serve those for communion at Aquinas.
Are they 5%?
No, they're
5%.
they're like dusted with. It's like a dust of Guinness.
It's like Guinness.
Yeah.
What is this?
Is it the non-alcoholic version or the regular? Remember?
Yes. I
You and
tell.
Greg couldn't tell
Yeah,
the
I couldn't
difference.
tell.
Oh, come on. Oh, great.
Yeah, Guinness chips.
Oh, my God.
That's a great one to.
There's no freaking way.
Yeah.
Who
Come on, Danny.
Serving size.
You could do it.
Oh, here we
1
go.
ounce. 5 servings per container.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Oh, like you're going to even care.
He's going to call his doctor first.
He just slammed 4 pieces of pizza, but didn't care about 1 extra chip.
Doc,
Did he?
is this okay?
Not bad.
No, they're not bad.
Not bad.
No.
I'm a
They're
fan.
dusted, yeah.
No, I could.
I'm a fan.
A thicker potato.
I don't see myself eating an entire bag of those, or like maybe.
You
maybe
know what? Don't sell yourself short, pal. I think you can do it. I think you got it.
I don't eat chips.
They remind me of the like the kettle chips, the thickness. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are good. I'm a fan.
So, Alf,
Yes.
you are from where?
Originally,
family. Your
Originally,
family.
well, yeah, Santiago, Chile.
I would have never known.
But I was 3 when I came here, so I don't remember
Yeah.
a thing. And I've never
Have
gone
you gone back? You've
No.
never gone back.
No, my
Would you-
parents go, oh my God, I'd love to go back.
Yeah.
But the problem is I'm scared of planes.
You are.
Yeah. I could only
Stop it.
handle like.
Stop.
Oh my God. Yeah. We went
kidding.
to this a couple months ago. We went to Alaska, so we had to fly to Seattle.
Holy shit.
We had to go from here to Texas, then Seattle, and I'm just like, oh my God.
How
Just
was
drinking?
Where in Alaska?
Drinking on the plane. Where did we go? Crap.
Did you do like a cruise?
Yeah, we had a cruise.
Yeah, the cruise,
Yeah.
the river cruise. They do river cruises or around Alaska and up.
Oh,
to
that's cool. Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
do the river cruise. We just
Okay.
hit the coast. We went
Yeah.
to see a glacier. It was freaking
beautiful,
gorgeous.
right?
Beautiful.
What time of year? June?
Bucket list. Everybody needs to go. It was when did we
Because
go?
June is
September, October,
okay,
something like that.
So how long were the days then? Because in June it's like 20.
Depends on how much he was
almost
drinking.
Yeah,
24
that's true. I know. We were on a boat. I don't know. I was at a casino.
It's always dark. It's always dark in there.
Come see this glacier. Nah, I just
hold on.
split aces. Leave me alone.
So did you do that as a whole family? Your parents and everybody?
No, it was just me and the wife.
Just you and the
Yep,
wife?
Me and Christine, yeah.
Really?
It's freaking fantastic.
Do you travel like that a lot?
Everybody needs to go to Alaska. It's gorgeous. We just started. This is our second cruise, and we're in love with cruises.
Really?
We got to go back.
Okay.
Unreal.
You don't get seasick?
Uh,
For somebody who doesn't like airplanes.
I know. I thought I was, but those boats are so big, you don't feel it.
Yeah.
You don't feel that thing rocking. They're huge.
We'll take a little diversion here
Yeah.
because there's a news story
Uh-oh.
about an airplane that goes a little like this.
Runway developing this morning. Passengers on a United flight happy to be on the ground after the wing of their plane was damaged.
Yeah, it had.
Now, wait, Alf, I want you to listen to this story because I'm going.
I'm driving.
Like,
I'm driving. We'll
but
take
it's
the bus.
still the safest way to travel. Now, my uncle was a pilot for Delta Airlines. Vietnam, Western Airlines was that Delta bought out Western, and then he became a pilot and he was head of their union for a while. Yeah.
Had to make an emergency landing in Denver where passengers then boarded a new plane. Boston 25 News reporter.
Could you get on? They make an emergency landing. You're coming back east. You're coming back to Rochester. They make an
Broken plane.
They make an
Denver's not an
emergency-
easy airport to land in either.
broken plane.
I have no idea. I know it's a mile high.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, man. I'd be fucking terrified.
Would you have to, right? You'd have to get back on.
Well, the guy we had in here said the guy that was on that plane with Sully was ready to. He was on the boat getting off the plane in the water.
Yeah.
Wait.
Trying to rebook himself.
There's a guy. You guys had somebody on that? Was on that? No.
He was on that plane. He went to Hilton High School, and he was in town, and he came in here to talk about it, and he said that there was one guy, and I would have been with this guy. They landed in the river. The guy goes, listen, man, I just want to get home, because they were going to put people up in hotels overnight, the airline, and all that. And
He's soaking wet, just out of the river on the ferry, making phone calls. I don't think I can make the 7. I want a 9.
He says, but what are the chances?
No way.
Alf, when was the last time we heard of a major airline?
Hey, you're not
wrong. Nothing overseas really counts. I mean,
It was
maybe
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how many years ago was that? 15?
Tyler's 15, so yeah, it was 15 years ago.
Yeah, 15, which that was a tragic and horrible situation, but 15 years ago. All right, we continue with this story for Alf.
Kelly Sullivan is live at Logan Airport this morning, where one of those passengers landed early this morning and is now breathing a sigh of
Boston.
No, Boston.
Logan's
in
Logan.
Boston. So they were So they were coming from the West Coast,
Right. Okay.
coming back east.
Okay.
So they wound up landing in Denver because of this problem with the plane. But I got to tell you, it was a passenger that noticed the problem with the plane.
Oh, dear God.
relief, Kelly.
Yeah, Rachel and Ray, that's right. So Kevin Clark said that he landed here at Logan 3 hours than he was scheduled to, but it doesn't matter. He said he's glad to finally be home after some nerve-wracking moments in the air.
Yes, on the ground.
Okay, so this is his cell phone footage that they're showing of the wing, and what they're saying is it looks like rusted off chips of the flap of the wing.
Ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this wing supposed to hang like that?
I think they call it bird strikes. So where birds have hit, right?
What's
the point? Exactly, because it got in the engine. Now this is just hitting off the wing. So I'm assuming that you're hitting this thing at what? 300-400 miles an hour? You're
no way.
Well, most of it's at takeoff and landing because they're not that high up in the air. Those
right.
birds.
So I don't know how fast you're going then. 200-300, right? Because I just saw. I don't know how fast planes go. I just saw where some planes traveled faster than ever because they caught like wind drifts. They were going 800 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What? He got back fast.
Plane intact.
Yeah.
Clark took this video of this United Boeing 757 plane showing the moment it touched down in Denver. United Flight 354 was carrying 165 passengers and was supposed to be flying into Boston,
United, there
but
you
had
go.
to be diverted after this portion of the wing was coming apart. Clark told us he thought it was interesting when he was walking down the jetway in San Francisco and he saw bird strike forms. He said the plane took off.
So I don't know what bird strike forms are. That almost sounds like a
pattern, or
well, it sounds like an aeronautic. Right? I'm going to say it wrong.
Yeah, I would like to be like, hey,
term,
there's
right?
Yeah.
Bird strikes form, right? You're right. The way they hit the plane.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I could take it as. So this guy notices this when he's getting on the plane.
Actually heard a buzzing noise, but it faded away. His concern, though, only grew when he noticed this on the wing.
First, there was, some panic, but the pilot had come back
So wait, the pilot came back. You listen to this? The pilot came back.
and looked at it, took some pictures of it.
The pilot comes back, looks at it, takes some pictures. It's clear. What are we doing?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta
We're
send
in the
I
air.
gotta send this to Dave. Hang on, let me get another
Talking to
one.
the guys on the ground.
You're not gonna believe this shit.
We're already up in the air. The guy if the pilot walks back, I'm not comfortable with that.
Well,
that's what I
okay,
don't have
there's-
fear of flying.
Well, you got your pilot, your co-pilot, your captain.
I don't.
Hold on. I have a buddy. I know.
Yes.
Cliff Clavin. I have a friend who flies planes, Billy.
Yeah.
And he says once the flight's in the air, they're pretty much got their feet up until it's time to descend.
Yeah, okay, because of automation.
Yeah, everything's pretty much run. Like they just keep their headset on in case we got to reroute this thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're pretty much taking a nap.
Interesting.
Do you feel better if he takes pictures and stops off and takes a quick leak or something that goes into the cockpit?
I don't like the idea that he's taking pictures and talking to people on the ground. I just don't like that. There's something about this that doesn't feel right.
Hey, the wing's hey Billy, the wing's flapping. It's like a bird. Is that okay? Is that okay?
We reached out to United, and they told us United Flight 354 was diverted to address an issue with the slat on the wing of the aircraft. Clark told us while on the flight, the pilot looked at it, took pictures, and then safely landed the plane. So once in Denver, as we mentioned, the passengers all got onto a new plane. They flew here to Logan with no issues.
Nothing to look at, folks.
Take a picture for the insurance company.
He also said that United did a good job handling the entire situation. Reporting live from Logan, Kelly Sullivan for your local station.
This is what I'm saying. It's so weird. I had no idea.
New meeting to Mile High Club in Denver.
I had no idea you had a fear of flying. But I remember being on a plane once and them coming out and all of a sudden seeing the maintenance guys take duct tape and wrap it around the wing and then give the thumbs up.
You're good
and
to go.
to Utah we went.
Yeah, that won't hurt you. That's nothing.
So it says takeoff speed's about 160 to 180, and when they land, it's about 120 to 140 when they land.
Okay. Well, that'll put your the brains of some bird right through its ass. I mean, come on. But again, the impact of anything, that's like it's got to be like a bullet, right? It's going to take a piece of the plane off in a way. Hitting it that fast.
Dented wing.
Yeah. But how about that?
Not that we're NASA,
What's
the
with
shuttle
all these
explodes.
dents?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you a little nervous?
Well,
Just in movies.
I mean, that's so weird that the guy comes back, he's taking pictures, and I go,
Can I use your phone?
I'm not.
Hey, what's your code? How do I unlock the phone?
It's just not sure.
Well, I mean,
Is there Wi-Fi?
to be
in
fair,
this?
he knows how to fly the plane. He doesn't know how to fix it.
I would say you're right.
I
He's
mean,
not
I'm
a
sure
mechanic.
he's a general
Hey,
understanding how to fix it, but
Yes.
Can you take a picture of
send
me
a picture of it
and
say,
the wing?
Selfies?
is
We're doing
this a
selfies
normal
now.
thing? Is this a not normal thing?
No way,
Hey,
man.
hey, why does Sully get all the credit for landing something with a bad
No,
wing?
he's doing the picture like in radio, right? The two guys, there's always a celebrity, so
Yes,
the one
the
douchebag
point.
always points like, hey, that's what he's doing. He's pointing to the wing. Ooh, look at this.
What I was going to ask and how this all came up, you've never been back to Chile.
No, never.
So have you ever met your grandparents?
Actually, the one. I don't even know my freaking family history here.
Okay.
My mother's mother, my grandmother on my mother's side, came with us, and she went to California.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have family in California here.
Yeah.
Some went to Australia.
Okay.
And some are still in Chile. So we're all over the place.
Was there a civil war that got you guys out of there?
That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that whole Pinochet thing.
Okay.
And get over here.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now they just make wine.
So
Right.
when you
And empanadas.
yeah, Chile is really known for great
Yeah.
wine. It really is. Reds,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know wine. I'm a Chilean. I don't drink wine.
That's funny.
So
But you know the
weird.
shit is empanadas, so don't
So
you?
your parents speak
They're Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah. My mom picked up English like that.
She did. Okay.
And my father still has the broken English.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what was it like then growing up? You come here, you're basically you're a foreigner.
So weird.
Yeah.
So when we got here, they sent my two older brothers to school, and I stayed home and played with kids in the street.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned English.
That's how you learned
They
English.
told me I would come home and start talking in English.
Okay.
And they're like, what the fuck does this kid say?
Yeah, right. Well, when you were a kid, you absorb it all. Now, how old are your brothers?
Isn't that
or
crazy?
how much older are your brothers?
I have three. One's 10 years.
Yeah.
One's 6 and one's 5.
So when they came over, one was about 13.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
and
the
then
oldest one.
then going down.
Yeah.
So that 13 is kind of tough. I mean, did they have was it hard? We hear the proverbial bullying, right? English
Yeah.
is not your first language. By that point, you
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It must have been hell for those three.
Well, I can tell you that
Yeah.
I've here's the thing that I've noticed with family members of mine who are from my sister's married to someone who was from Somalia. His dad was a diplomat. And then when the country fell, they came out. So he was 6 months old when they came over. But what happens a lot of times with immigrant families, coming in right now, we'll just say they got here legally. Well, I know right now the border is a big deal. No, but the pressure sometimes is really, really immense. That sometimes you either have people who are way overachieving to try to fit in and assimilate, or people who get swept up in the easier drugs. It's easier trying to fit in. So this is the cooler way to go, and it can go either way. I don't know if you noticed that or
No, never.
okay,
No.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's maybe bigger cities. I have no idea, but I've been told that from a couple of different people where they go, yeah, I know people who some are just the leaders and doctors and this, and then in the same family, they've had people die of overdoses.
Right? That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I think we got super lucky because we already had family here.
Okay.
That just took us in and showed us everything.
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
All right, great.
So you kind of had the path. It's interesting because
funny story. Like family here teaching us how to do things. I was 3, so I don't remember this, but this story always comes up. One of the first nights we came here, we went to go see family, and they bought a bunch of fries, French fries.
Yeah.
Put it all on the table, and they started putting ketchup on it. I guess they didn't do that in Chile. They were like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you putting ketchup on your fucking fries?"
Yeah.
They're like,
It is a very American thing.
Yeah. There was no peanut butter in Chile.
Okay.
That was new to my parents when we came here. We were like, "What the fuck's peanut butter?"
Yeah.
Is that nuts?
That is.
It's crazy.
It technically is.
Yeah.
See what you did there. But going, I mean, sounds like everything's been wonderful for you.
For me, yes. My parents, they worked their balls off. They really did. They worked their ass off.
Right.
Yeah.
And
for us.
Was it hard for them being from another country? I mean, how old were your parents? Do you know when they came over?
Oh God, no.
In their early 30s?
Horrible.
Okay.
Horrible with this.
Okay.
My mother found a job at Kodak.
Yeah.
And my father found a job at this manufacturing plant right by our house.
Yeah.
And he's just like me. Well, I'm just like him. He lasted there probably 10 years, and he's like, fuck this. I want to be my own boss. So he got into catering.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay. And that was, and he
Exactly.
ran out of here.
Right, yeah.
This very studio that we're in.
Does he know
used to
this?
be- no.
Oh, no.
As soon as we walked up, I was like, holy shit, it's either this
Yeah.
studio or the venue right next door. My father.
Was it La
ran
Manja?
It was, what was it called? Fuck, what the hell was it called? He ran empanadas out of here.
No kidding.
I swear to
Wow.
God. I was like, I know where the fuck I am.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's hysterical. Wow.
That is
crazy.
Small world.
Yeah, so he took the catering and just walked from his job, from his boss, and he was his own boss for 30, 40 years while I was growing up. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's impressive. But you got to think, like, boy, the balls. I mean, I can't imagine packing up my family,
Right?
going to a country I don't speak the language because I'm
That's terrifying.
there's the promise of a better life.
Yes.
Not a
Terrifying.
guarantee of a better life.
It's the
promise,
opportunity that's guaranteed.
The opportunity. And you came here and you started your own business, and it worked because I'll tell you why. Because you were persistent. Right? Because
Crazy.
I don't care whoever you look at as successful, they weren't always. And part of the reason is they kept in the race. They stayed doing it.
Yeah,
and that's part of
insane.
it. Yeah, it is.
I think that's how we all learned it. Just watching my father just bust his ass.
Is that
every
where
day.
the
my mom?
Is that where the work ethic for you? I mean, think of all.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
My father would not stop. He was always,
And then you went
always
to-
making food, selling. He was finding other venues, and I was like, oh, I see how this
But
works.
you went to a private school.
Yeah, they hooked us up at Aquinas. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Right.
How the hell they do that?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Is like that's a
not
tuition, and you're talking.
That was not cheap.
Was there 4 kids?
There was 3 of us that went to Aquinas.
3 of you went to Aquinas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The oldest went through a city school, and the 3 of us went to Aquinas.
Because the oldest one went to a city school,
That's
probably.
insane.
I would think.
So much money. I mean,
Well,
how much was Aquinas back then?
Not as much as it is now.
Really? How bad is it?
It's bad.
is it bad now? 'Cause when I looked, can I just
1 year now is 4 years when we went.
really?
What?
You're kidding.
Dude, that's insane.
All right. 'cause
The education ain't worth that much.
when I
You
looked,
watch a
it was-
YouTube video.
It was 9 something when I looked. 9 and a half.
12 and change.
Yeah. Yeah.
We learned about
I
the
think it was.
That's like a
Bible.
SUNY tuition.
And I went.
we learned the Bible.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I think
And the
is-
Catholic Bible's got like 8 extra books. That's a lot.
No,
See it, class.
but I think all those schools like it. There's a you're held to a standard, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it did help.
Yeah,
it did
I'm
help.
sure it
You know,
did. I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
And I think that when you go to schools like that, not that it doesn't happen. You and I went to small. We practically went to private schools ourselves.
Yeah,
in
we
these
did.
small.
We just wore
Water
jeans.
towns.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But they were just small.
We're farmer smart.
Yeah, they were just small kids. But I found, because one of my sons I sent to a private school as well. The bonds, the like you just. I mean, look, you guys
have
friends
known
for
them for
life.
30 years.
Yeah, right. So I think that's impressive.
never liked you.
Me either.
That's I got to tell you, man. I would
hate
love
myself.
to. You know what? Is your dad still?
Yeah, they're
alive?
still kicking. They're still kicking.
He sings with Alf when Alf does karaoke.
He does. He
Wait,
shows
your old
up
man
and-
does?
Yeah.
I would love to talk to
this
your
is a
dad.
this is a crazy thing. My father was a singer in Chile. him and my uncle, they were a band, and they played with a big band that traveled.
Mariachi?
So anytime like a big like U.S. band went to Chile, they would always open up for him. So
You're kidding.
He's met like Brenda Lee. He's
What?
Met, yeah, it's crazy.
Elvis?
It's insane.
Elvis never left the country.
Would he come back
I
with
don't
you?
know.
and-
No,
No,
is it
no,
or not?
no, he don't.
I was just
No,
throwing
Elvis
it out
never
there.
left
See why not?
Bring some empanadas?
I know, right?
He was afraid to fly.
That's crazy.
No, it's the colonel.
I'm teasing.
No,
I got in trouble because I didn't know. When I was a kid, we moved here. I was 4 or 5 years old, and I'd sit home and I'd play fucking frisbee with records. They were his gold records.
They were your dad's
He'd
gold
come
record?
home and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Wait a second. Your dad was like on the Billboard charts of Chile?
Yeah, isn't that insane?
So your dad was, hey, so he's a real entertainer. Was he a pop singer in Chile?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's well known, man. It's
You gotta be
He was
shitting
the
me.
Justin
Wait,
Timberlake.
we always joke about that.
Chile.
If we would have stayed there, we would have been rich.
So wait,
but we
hang on a
came here.
second. Alf, your old man
Isn't it insane?
gave up all that.
Right.
Because people will tell you being famous anywhere is addictive. People
Yeah.
are nicer to you. They treat you well. You get free shit. It's
true.
Your old man gave all that up to come make a better life for you. Man, you better never
I
say
know,
a
isn't that
crossword ever in
insane?
your life.
Dude,
Ever.
my family rocks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is.
playing frisbee with gold records.
We didn't know. What the fuck you doing? It's a gold record.
And now here's Alf's family with Como Te Llamas, climbing to number 2 on the Billboard 100.
We need to.
That's crazy.
Is it possible that your dad would come in? I would love to do an interview with your father.
well, he just had surgery.
Okay.
So
No, give
him a
him
little
time.
bit.
Give him
Give him
time,
a little
but-
bit. Yeah.
but, I mean-
he's on a couch right now. He can't move.
Yeah. All right. But
Stephanie I's mom came in with a broke ass arm. Tell your dad to step up.
all right. Well, that's
It's
interesting.
insane, yeah. I've gotten super lucky.
Same energy and positivity as you.
The whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know any of his songs? Are they on YouTube?
They
Can
are
we
on
find
YouTube.
them?
Yeah, I could probably find them.
Oh, we got to bump with
All right,
one of
yeah,
your
yeah.
dad's songs.
All right, I'll try to find one right now.
All right,
Send it to you.
we will do that next. But first,